Hello friends, I am Ankit Jain and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for Dow Jones and Nasdaq. Those who followed my last week's prediction uh, need not to say we were very much accurate once again when Tech 100 as I predicted 15200 to 14900 was the trading range, and I said that it is going to be in this range itself. It fell short of this, and 15150 to 14950 around these levels it traded within a very narrow range. So this was the recap for Tech 100. While Dow Jones, we saw a drop in the beginning, and then it was a good rise towards the end when it touched 35600 levels. If you recall, I had told very clearly, crossing 35200 I will look forward to 35500 as the first target and 35600 40 as the second target. So it pretty much achieved it and then retraced a little. I hope you all profited. Those who have not, those who are new to the channel, I do share my weekly analysis and prediction. And yes, sorry, this week I was little occupied, so I could not share my daily analysis for the indices. Otherwise, I share my daily analysis and for Dow Jones, Nasdaq before market open. Used to share. The series has stopped due to less viewership in DEX and FTSE. Else I used to share DEX, FTSE before market open and for Nifty as well. So please subscribe to the channel, and if you all are interested, you can write down your comment for your preferred index, and I can start the daily series as well, which definitely adds on to your trading decisions. So before we say let's start with the weekly analysis. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. This is a humble request to you all. So let's start with Tech 100 first. And Tech 100, see, this is again a zone which I had shared that 15150, if it crosses, it is definitely going to head towards 15250 levels. Look at the weekly charts. This is a weekly candle, and if you look at the weekly candle closely, now further this, so lower highs and higher lows. Now look at the bottom. Last week I had shared that it is forming a narrowing triangle, but this time this is fallen short of this, does not achieve the high which it achieved before. So again this 15130 levels is providing a good resistance for any upward move. A minor breakout towards 15150, but still again falling towards 15130 levels, which is proving to be a stronger resistance. So now for this week again, see, it is closed at around 15130 level. The high it is seen at around 15150. Now how far this could go, see, this is a zone which it is forming, and the bottom for this is now available at around 15,000. So if it crosses 15,000 anytime this week, then only I will expect that this is going to drop. Else I will expect that 15,000 is again going to provide it a good support. See how beautiful it is providing a support for last 4 weeks. You can see this trend line I have just drawn in front of you, and see the lows are almost touching and all are almost at the same levels in this zone. So 15,000 levels definitely will provide a good support for any downward move. At the same time 15130 should provide it a good resistance for any upward move. So the candle is appearing to be like this, maybe a spillage, or maybe it will try to break away is this levels at around 15130 or so. If this breaks out of this, what I will expect, what we can expect is 15220 levels. So this is going to be the next target if it breaks out of this. Else I will expect it to trade between 15,000 to 15220 levels. I will give you the exact levels, just bear with me till the time we do this complete analysis, complete the analysis throughout different candles. So this was the story on the weekly charts. Now look at the daily charts. So on the daily charts, beautifully it is forming. See this, and this is the line which is forming, which is trying to give it a good resistance. Higher lows trying to and see this, the lows here on the daily chart is, so the triangle here is basically expanding, and in this zone I will expect, if it goes past by this level at 15,000, let's say if it drops, it goes past by 15,000, then again I will be expecting somewhere here around, let's say in next couple of days it continues to fall, somewhere around 14,900 to 14,850 could also be expected, 14,850 levels could also be expected. So I will be watchful of 15,000 levels, I will be watchful of 15,130 levels. Now any breakout, and if it sustains post 150 levels, let's say it goes past 150 levels this time, and if it sustains, definitely it is going to head towards 15 to 20, else it will try to give a red candle again, possibly subsequently red candle, and then try to achieve towards 14,900 once again. This is one possibility which I am expecting, because I'll be coming to the monthly chart, and in monthly chart definitely we can understand why I am saying so. Understanding the candles is the most important thing, and definitely we could look forward to it. So see, now we could see that this zone at around 15,150 levels should provide a stronger resistance, passing which I will give you a target of 15 to 20, and possibly I will be again, if time permits, I will be starting this daily videos, and you will definitely find the target there. But yes, 15 to 20 is something we can look forward to if it breaks 15,150, else 15,000 and 14,850 levels could also be seen this week. Now I will give you the levels, just bear with me, let me complete what I am trying to say, and you have to hear it patiently. If you want to profit, you have to hear it patiently. Now this is the monthly candle, so look at the monthly candle, and if you look at this, see, the previous week, that is the month of June, you can see it has got a rise of around 900 points, that is around from 13,700 to 14,600 levels, close to 14,600. So 900 points, big candle, a big green body. Now see, this next body is of around 500 points. Now, and there is a tail and the wick. See, try to understand the pattern. Candle speaks of it on, and I had told you in monthly analysis also, during my monthly analysis also, that if it crosses by these levels at around 15 220, if it passes by, it is definitely going to hit 15 375 300 levels, first target, and 375. So now for me it appears that it is trying to it is going to remain, the month is going to remain within this range, and we are going to trade between 15,300 as we saw in the monthly analysis. Now look at, there is a smaller body already available, there is a wick already available, and considering the movement, we saw 500 points. Now this greener body should be around, it started from 15,000 levels close to, so 15,000 300 levels should be close to, which we could see as the closing for the month, and we should not find much of movement further. So maybe a drop this week, and then it could start rising again the last week of the month, where we see probably Tech 100 flying again at the end of the month, or it may give you a drop towards the beginning of the week this week, and towards the end of the week it starts to rise again. So this is what also we can expect. So maybe 15,000 or 14,900 and 850 levels, and then if it starts to rise again, it will try to cover up towards 15,100 levels towards the end of the week. This is what we could expect. So now let's come back to, let's have a look at the indicators also, because indicators so indicators we will talk about only in our daily time series or daily charts. Look at the moving average lines here, that is moving average line 20 here at around 15,050 levels, and then towards close to 15,040 we are getting weighted volume weighted moving average price here at around 15,040 levels. So yes, these levels to be watched for. on the daily charts, but at the same time, look at this. Look at Arun trying to show you a bearish move because the red line is trying to curve up, and the this trended price oscillator is also at a comfortable level. Look at the stochastic. The stochastic has hit a bottom here. The green line, that is the variance, has hit a bottom, and the still it is in buy zone. Possibly we might see a rise, and then it will try to drop. Then it we might continue to rise. So we might see 15150 and 220 levels, and then towards the end of the week we could also see it coming back towards 1500 and 15050 levels. So this is one observation. MACD lines are still in sell zone, are running almost parallel, trying to curve, and if they cross over, then we can see a strong bull. So considering this, the levels which I would give you is, for this week I am giving a smaller range. Once it crosses 15150, you can, so crosses means it has to sustain. Then my next target is towards 15,215 levels, and if it passes by 15,215, sustains above it, then it will try to hit 15,300. Else, what I am expecting, okay, let me come back to this. Below 15,150, it will always try to hit back towards 15,040, 14,975, and below this, if it breaks 14,975, I will expect 14,850 levels. So what I will be expecting is for Tech 100 to trade between these levels, that is from 15,215 to 14,975, and I am giving you all these levels. You can trade, you can put your orders accordingly as what you can see. If it behaves in this fashion, let's say if it crosses 15,150, sustains it, you can close your eyes and wait for it to hit 15 to 20 levels, 15 to 15 levels. It is going to hit towards those levels. Once it sustains 15,215, you can go long again towards 15,300 levels. And below 15,150, right now it is closed at around 15,120. Once it crosses below this level at around 15,120, you can remain short and expect it to hit towards 15,040 levels. And below 15,040 levels, if it sustains, we could expect 14,975 and 14,850 also cannot be or must not be eliminated. So take your positions accordingly, friends, and I hope you have written down the levels. Now let's move towards Dow Jones. What a beautiful week in Dow Jones. I hope you all profited. I had shared you that it might hit 35,500. This is the first target, in 35,600 to 650 levels somewhere, and this is going to be the next target. So this is what we can see in let's first move towards weekly chart. Now see, this is a breakout candle this week, and by this time, if you see, sorry for my pathetic drawing, but I am trying to explain you in a very simplistic fashion how to read the charts. So if you see my last week's analysis, I had clearly told that if it goes past by 35,200 to 50 levels somewhere here, definitely it is going to hit 35,500 as 35,600. So this is the breakout candle which we saw this time. So it has broken the pattern, it has gone out of it. Now for me, these levels at around 35,200 to 50 will definitely be a stronger support for any downward move. Else it will try to take support from 35,200 to 250 levels and will try to form a greener candle. As in general, usually what happens is what I am trying to share. See, a bigger candle, then a smaller candle, then a smaller candle. So a bigger body, then a smaller green body, then a bigger body, and we could see a further third body, which I will expect that it might appear that if it crosses the previous high at around 35,610, then I will expect it to head towards 35,900 levels. So excuse me. So this is what we can see on the weekly charts. Now let me take you towards the daily chart. So daily chart, we can see that the last day of the week, see what I was trying to say, three continuous green candle, and in fact on the weekly chart it appears that it is going to be a third consecutive green candle. And if you look at this, the last day we saw a high at around 35,600 plus levels, and then a drop towards the end of the week. Now this is also, see, after a rise, if you see this pattern, this candlestick on after a consistent rise, or after a consistent rise for 3-4 days, then this pattern indicates to me that it is going to reverse the trend from here, that it is going to drop for next few days, and maybe we could see it heading towards 35,200 levels, take a support from here, and then rise back rise back again towards this level at 35,900 in the coming days. So this is what I'm trying to show you on the daily charts. On the daily charts, if you look at now, so for me the next target is now 35,780 if it continues to rise, and else it will try to be in this range at around 35,200, 250, I will say 35,250 to 35,700 levels possibly. I will give you the levels, just bear with me for some time. And so we have seen the daily and the weekly charts. Now have a look at the monthly charts also, and you can see on the monthly charts. So monthly charts, what does monthly charts say? uh, so on the monthly charts we could, so now it is definitely looking towards 35,800, possibly towards the end of the month we can see 35,800, and then maybe it will try to remain within these levels itself. 34,700 already we saw earlier this month. Now this week is going to be of interest, as I don't see any further or any drastic movement, or I do not see any opportunity for it to cross 36,000. But yes, these are markets, anything is possible. However, I expect that the movement to remain quite range bound in the forthcoming next 2 weeks, specifically this week also. Now let's see the indicators. So Dow Jones trading in the upper half of the Bollinger Bands, where the support levels coming at around the, let's take it in the daily charts first of all. Sorry, it was on the, so see, it has crossed the upper half of the Bollinger Bands, it has gone out of the Bollinger Bands, now it is trying to fall back. And how far this could go? This could go till towards 35,200 levels. That is what I can expect, that if it drops, we can expect 35,200, and then a rise afterwards again towards 35,600 levels also. So still the levels remain, still very bullish. Arun is very bullish. The average to range is almost hit a bottom here, and the detrended price oscillator is definitely giving it a clue. But look at the stochastic. The stochastic has hit a high and trying to drop from here, so it needs a cooling. Maybe in next couple of days or 2-3 days we can see Dow Jones to cool bit a little bit till the midweek time. Maybe we can expect it to hit 35,200, and if it breaks 35,200, I will expect it to hit 35,000 levels. But yes, uh, it might try to remain above that, and then it will again head towards 35,600 levels. So now let me give you the range here. So see, one more thing, the MACD lines are quite divergent, and they might need to converge a little, and the RSI is very comfortable level these days. So So below 35,500 levels, I will expect it to hit 35,240. This is going to be my first target, and below 35,200, 40 or somewhere around 35,200, this is going to be the next support level. If it breaks this, I will expect it to head towards 35,100. So, and below that, yes, 35k is definitely is providing a good support, but I don't expect that to happen. I expect 35 to 40 should, or 200 levels should provide it a good support levels. Below 35,500, definitely I will be expecting it to head towards 35,200 levels in the first 2-3 days of the week, and then again it will try to come back and head towards 35,600 plus levels. So yes, any long is only suggested if it breaks 35,600. Yes, after 35,500 you can definitely expect that it is going to hit 35,600, and rather I will say 35,610, and if it crosses 35,610, then 35,780. But this week my expectation for Dow Jones is to trade between these levels. I expect Dow Jones to trade between 35,600 to 35,200 levels. This is going to be my broader range for the week, trading range for the week. Below 35,500, I think it is going to drop towards 35,200 levels in the beginning of the week, and then we can continue the drop. So this is all from my side for Dow Jones and Nasdaq. Please join the Telegram channels. The Telegram channel links are mentioned in the description of the video. You can join those channels, and you can definitely like, share, subscribe, and comment, friends. Please share it across to your friends, family, and network, and support the channel. So thank you very much. Have a great trading week ahead. Thank you.